I need to change.
I was huge, and the scale showed 101, and they'd say you're a failure, you can never lose weight.
Losing 30 kilos is a big deal.
I couldn't exercise because with 101 I could not even walk 5 minutes. Told me it's okay even if I've eaten those chips, and tomorrow is a new day and we can start again. It's the way you are. Embrace yourself. Go on a dessert. I don't come home and kill myself. What you put in has an effect on your thoughts. If you're with people who are all the time only eating and drinking, then you're bound to feel the past never defines us. It's the present that we need to take care of with the hormones and the mood swings, and perimenopause is at its peak. So what would you advise me and all the other women who are in the same phase, that what should they eat?
A lot of people say dark chocolate, but I don't recommend dark chocolate. Hi guys, I'm Rihanna, and today's episode is truly special. Today you all get to see what real transformation looks like. To discuss this, we have Sheetal with us, and she has achieved something incredible. She has lost 30 kilos. Sheetal, thank you so much for joining today, because it's Monday and I know how busy you are, but still you made it, and that means a lot.
Thank you so much for having me over. And even if it's a Monday, I'm happy to be here and inspire someone else by sharing my journey of transformation.
Great, thank you so much. But Sheetal, before we get to your story, I want our audience to know, and I want to tell our audience that Sheetal is super talented. She's a businesswoman, a loving mother, and a gifted writer. And above all this, she's an amazing human being, and everyone who knows her will agree.
Thanks for that wonderful introduction, but it's all God's grace. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So let's start from the beginning, Sheetal.
Sure.
Tell me, what was the turning point for you? I mean, what made you say, enough, now I need to change?
Okay, so let me break this question for you.
Okay.
Right from my childhood, as I remember, while I was 5, 6, I was a heavy, overweight baby.
You told me.
And I could not even run. So when there was sports day, my mother would say, you don't take part, because I would run and I would fall. And people would just say, it's baby fat, it'll go away. My parents never found clothes for me. And it was just, okay, fine. And this continued for a very long time. And then people said, healthy child, got married and everything. Life just went on, and every time somebody told me lose weight, I'd tell them, you don't pay my bills, because you don't pay my bills, simple. Yeah. But in 2019, I traveled to Thailand with my children. And when I was trying to get some clothes, I didn't find any clothes. And at that time, to keep my heart and not make me feel bad, my kids said, Mom, you know what? The ladies here are very thin. So that's the reason you're not getting clothes of your size. But when I saw myself in one picture after coming back from Thailand, I was just layers of flesh. Like, I was huge. And the scale showed 101. And at that age, in your late 30s, to be 101, and I had failed many times at losing weight. Family members had, even verbally abused me, and they'd say, you're a failure, you can never lose weight. So that self-doubt was also there, it'll not happen. And very coincidentally, I was on Instagram, and I saw a picture that somebody had posted of you mentoring them, and they had lost some amount of weight. And my heart just said, call her. And I called you, and that was the turning point in my life in 2019 to take weight loss to another level.
Because I remember, when we met for the first time, you were like, you were a little skeptical, you know, what will happen? Will I lose? I understand that feeling, and it was showing on your face.
Yeah. So, like I said, I've failed many times at weight loss. I've lost tons of weight, but I've never maintained it.
Yeah.
And that was one reason why I was so skeptic about getting onto another plan or getting onto another mentor in those days.
But, that time there were a lot of doubts on your face, and I could make out.
Yes.
But thank you so much for having belief in me, that you you must have thought something, right, before getting.
So actually, I really liked your approach. So I've been to a lot of nutritionists and dietitians, but your approach, I really liked it. You were motivating, and at the same time, you were strict. So it helped me really, to push myself.
Yeah.
So I guess I know I went the right way.
Yes, and losing 30 kilos is a big deal. So, what were the first steps you took, in terms of diet, exercise, diet, or it's something else entirely?
Okay, again, I'll break the question up. I couldn't exercise because with 101, I could not even walk 5 minutes. I'd walk and I'd get tired. Then the first thing that I really did was I made up my mind. When your mind changes, everything else starts falling in place. So
Right.
the first thing was I signed up for the plan. Then I made up my mind that, you know what, I am going to stick to this plan, irrespective of what people say. So generally what happens is when you stick to a dieting plan, people will turn around and tell you, oh, you've stuck onto another dieting plan. Oh, this is a fad. This is a fashion. Nothing is going to happen. So I silenced all that and I started writing down every day that I am my ideal weight. I used to use affirmations and I used to say, I am my ideal weight. And I did not put a number to it because I felt if I put a number to it, the pressure will build up.
Yeah.
So I signed up and then I started writing affirmations and I made up my mind that no matter what happens, I am going to lose weight this time.
So, does that help, writing affirmation? And
So, of course, when you keep repeating something to yourself, it goes and sits in the subconscious, and everybody knows it has a positive effect on the body. But that is not enough. You have to take action, you have to exercise, you have to diet.
Yeah.
So, in my case, it was diet, affirmations, and then as I lost a kilo or two, I was able to start walking. And once the 1 or 2 kilos go out, you start getting more confident and you start looking at what you see in the mirror.
Right.
And when you start falling in love with yourself, that's when the journey actually begins.
Correct, correct. So, I'm sure in such scenario, some moments are like that where you really want to give up.
Yes.
And-
So the first day when I started the plan, I stuck for the whole day and I came home and there was a packet of chips and I ate 100 grams of chips.
And
And
I
I
remember-
called you up
I
and I
remember
said,
that.
you know what? I've eaten 100 grams of chips and I started crying and I told myself, hey, how could you eat those chips? But then after speaking to you, you told me it's okay even if I have eaten those chips and tomorrow is a new day and we can start again. And after that, I did not touch those chips for the longest that I know.
Yeah, because we think I have to give 100% on every day, each
Yeah.
day. But it's nothing like that. It's all about consistency.
Yeah.
And consistency means that today you're eating 80% healthy.
Yeah.
And tomorrow you'll 85% healthy.
Yeah.
So that's
Absolutely.
that's all about
Absolutely.
consistency.
And more important, along with consistency, is don't doubt yourself. Just
Yeah.
love yourself the way you are. Embrace yourself. Even if you're 101, you're fine. At least you're healthy. You don't have a disease. Embrace yourself at that point and fall in love with yourself. Even food is not your enemy. It's your
Correct.
friend. I mean, look at, there are different ways of
Yeah.
looking at it. Instead of eating French fries, you can eat mashed potato like you told me, but just don't put the butter in it, right? So make food your friend. Don't make it your enemy and have small goals. Don't have like, I'm going to lose 30 kilos. I started off with 5 and the 5 went to 15, 15 to 20 and then finally I reached 30.
30, I
So
know.
consistency is the key in it. Like.
So what actually kept you going?
So what kept me going was the fact that I just loved what I saw in the mirror. And each time I saw a before picture and I saw an after picture, I was like, wow, this is me. And people would see me and say, hey, you look different. I said, yeah, I just lost a few kilos. But the kilos were really few, but the plan was so solid that my jaws had chiseled
Yeah.
up and I had sharper looks on my face and people could notice it. So the plan compiled with exercise and my motivation and consistency was the entire funda to me getting to those 30 kilos.
when we are talking about consistency, that's the important thing, because we human cannot give 100% on every day. We are not a robot, that we can eat as per the plan.
Correct.
Some or the other situation comes that we have to indulge in something or the other. That's where we need to think, calm down, and don't take stress. That's what you said right now. Don't be stressful about the food that you're eating. Do not hate it.
Do not hate the food. So I know if I have to go out someday, I do not eat very heavy during the day. And before going out, I eat a small meal, and then I eat everything, whether it's the carb, it's the protein, it's the fiber. I eat everything. And suppose I do like go on a dessert, I don't come home and kill myself. I say it's okay. Now I'm going to go easy for the next couple of days. Also, sometimes what we tend to do is we eat out of boredom. So it's very important to question ourselves. Why am I eating? Ask yourself this. Why am I eating? Is this food going to create any value to me? When you start asking these questions to yourself, automatically when a plate of chips is kept in front of you, you will say, why am I eating this? Is it going to create any value? Let me pick a boiled potato instead of French fries. And I tell you, the feeling is the same, because after the first few French fries, you really don't get any taste. It's just a mechanical activity that we are doing. The boiled potato gives you the nutrients and the taste if you season it well. So like I said, the recipes that you passed on with the different garnishes, made a lot of difference in my life. And that's how I was able to implement everything together and put myself in place. Also, then this helps you mentally become very sound.
You mean to say be conscious of what you're going to eat?
Be aware of what you eat. So what I do is I now tell myself my body is a temple. What would I put in a temple, right? I would not offer junk. I would offer something that's creating value. So if something is not creating value to me, I don't eat it. I eat as per my intuition, and that's worked very well for me. I eat as per awareness, as per intuition, and it's worked really very well for me.
Yeah, true. So, people think that weight loss is just about food and workouts, but lifestyle also plays an important role. So, what were those lifestyle changes you have made in your life?
So, I've made a lot of changes. I
Tell
get
us
at least 8 hours of sleep. Okay.
Right.
I don't drink alcohol. As per se, I don't. But even if I used to casually, I don't, because it doesn't work for me. It would come in the way of my metabolism. More important, I have an extremely positive outlook towards life and towards the goal that I'm working to. So I visualized myself, if I'm looking like this after 5 kilos, how am I going to look after 15 kilos? So that kept the drive really high.
Manifestation.
Yeah, that kept the drive really high. And I really saw myself there. Like I literally saw myself over there. And I don't eat packaged food. As much as possible, I eat home cooked, fresh food. Wherever I go, I carry food with me.
I know, just now also
yes,
I saw
right now also I've
food.
carried food with me and come, because I feel that's really important when you eat from home. But I don't say don't eat from out. Absolutely enjoy life. You have to do everything, but be moderation, let your awareness kick in and tell you what has to be done. I do a bit of yoga that has helped me to now become more calmer and take life at a very balanced pace, so that I can then be aware again of what I eat, what I do, what I speak.
That's amazing, because it's really all about creating habits that stays with you for life.
Absolutely.
Now tell me, how does it feel now after losing so much, after being super healthy? You're super active person when it comes to your workout, Pilates, you do yoga. So how does it feel mentally, emotionally, and physically as compared to before?
So absolutely, like I said earlier, I used to always have very dark, negative thoughts. And it used to wonder why. But I realized what you put in has an effect on your thoughts. The moment you change the food that you eat, the quality of your thoughts also change. So for me now, yoga, Pilates, is like a way of life. It's nothing new. How I brush my teeth, if I don't do yoga or I don't do movement for at least 20 minutes a day, every day, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So even if it's a recovery day, I must walk in the passage of my house. Not like just walk, because movement is very important. After my meals, I must get up and walk for 10 minutes, because that is important, because
Correct.
you've eaten, you've loaded your system, you need to walk. And these are very small, small things. And mentally, you start feeling so light. You start feeling like feather light. Like I feel now I'm able to do a Pilates split very easily.
Wow.
Earlier, I would not even be able to put my feet in the rings, and I'd be like, I'm going to fall. But now I'm able to balance myself on the
all those
Bosu.
videos
Yeah,
on
I'm able to
Instagram.
balance myself on the Bosu so easily, because of the fact that I've taken these small, small steps towards a better tomorrow for myself.
Being active is super, super important, because
Absolutely.
me, as a coach, there are some days I feel like I don't want to go for a workout. I'm comfortable in my
Yeah, but on that
house.
note, I get inspired seeing your videos that you upload on Instagram, because I always feel that she's always in the gym. Chalo, मैं 10 minute तो कर लेती हूँ. So it's I think addictive when you have friends of the same
Yeah.
circle. So they say birds of a feather flock together. Company also matters. Company also matters. If you're with people who are all the time only eating and drinking, then you're bound to feel that way. But I don't say discard those friends. You can be an inspiration, or you can create that ripple, amongst people, and tell them, hey, you know what, you're eating so much from the packet. Why don't you try boiled chana instead of a packaged chana? It's just very simple in making these swaps, and it hardly takes any
But
time.
what about your own friends or family member, insist you to eat something or the other? In such scenario, what do you do? And how one can avoid such situation and explain it to them, okay, no, don't force me or something, in a most loving way, by not hurting anybody.
Okay, so just yesterday we were out to dinner, and my husband ordered cheesecake, and I was not even aware, and I knew he'd feel bad if I didn't eat. So I ate a spoon, and then I left it, and then he said, why? I said, no. He said, are you on a new diet? I said, no, I just don't want to eat sweets. And then just to keep his heart, I ate a few spoons, and then when we came out, I told him, I said, henceforth, let's both avoid refined sugar, because it's not good for both of us. And when he also introspected, he said, you're right, let's, not eat refined sugar. So at that particular point of time, it becomes a little difficult, because the person may take offense. But at a later stage, when you sit with the person on a one-on-one, or you're driving back home, you can turn on and say, hey, you know what, it's not good for anyone. Yeah. So as a principle, Rihanna, I don't even gift sweets. Okay, I will gift maybe dry fruit, or maybe sugar-free sweets. If it's someone's birthday, I will gift a cake, but a small cake. For my team in the office, we are very, very clear that you have sugar-free cake coming, which is made out of dates or jaggery, no refined sugar, no stevia. I do not advocate any one of these. If I'm not taking it, why should I make someone else have it?
True.
So this is how I, very kindly try to handle the situation, by not talking about it at that time, but when we move away from the situation, just introspecting together and saying, hey, you know what, it's not good for us. Let's look towards a healthier tomorrow.
That's a good one, because a lot of our audience wants to know how to, say no without hurting anyone.
Yeah. So, and sometimes it's good to say no. We are not chocolate to say yes all the time.
I like that. And that one line when we met, you said something, selfish.
So I truly believe that self-care is not selfish. It is self-ishq. We all should be our own favorites. Like Kareena Kapoor says in Jab We Met, मैं अपनी favorite हूँ. Just be your own favorite and take care of yourself. It hardly costs anything. Everything is available in your own house, in your own pantry. Yeah, so and just enjoy life.
2 daughters, they're super fit.
My daughters train at a very young age. They started going to the gym, and it gives me immense joy to see that at 19 and 23, They are training. I also have a son, and he's super fit. He's a
Wow.
basketball player, and he also motivates me to be fit and to keep moving every day.
So you are so busy, Sheetal, like you are handling such a big business, family. How do you manage everything? And plus your fitness also.
Okay, so it's just time management. It's nothing rocket science, it's time management. Everyone can do it if you want to do it. They say where there's a will, there's a way.
Right. Only
Wake up
if you
10
want
minutes
to do
early.
it.
Yeah, wake up 10 minutes early, soak your lentils in the night, plan your day out. I write down what I'm going to do the whole day. I indulge in playing mahjong, I do Pilates, I go for a movie with my mother, I do everything, but I plan it out. And don't find excuses. If somebody wants to eat a pasta in the house, you can definitely cook something that's healthy for you and inspire them to leave the pasta and eat the healthy stuff.
Nice. So for all our listeners who may be on their weight loss journey, any 3 tips for a healthy weight loss from your own experience?
Love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. But most importantly, do not follow other people's diet plans.
Oh, yeah.
Please do not follow other people's diet plans, because 2 bodies are very, very different. Get to a fitness coach, get someone to mentor you, because we keep spending on lunches, dinners, handbags, shoes. But this investment of being under a fitness coach is going to go a long way. It's going to pay you, and it's going to become a lifestyle till the end of the road. So this is just my advice to people.
Brilliant advice.
Or I would say just 3 things that I'd like to say.
Brilliant
And the
advice,
third
Sheetal.
one would be, don't allow people to criticize you and bring you down. Always set the bar for yourself, and know that you're an eagle and you're here to soar.
Nice one, lovely. Sheetal is really making me laugh behind the camera. Sheetal,
Yeah.
Okay, one question.
Yeah.
Tell me, what are 3 snacks, or usually what do you call for it when you go for a casual meetup with your friends or a meeting at a cafe? Which are healthy?
Paneer, grilled chicken,
So,
or scrambled eggs.
in terms of snacks, like if you know, after food, you go for a meeting around 4 or 5 o'clock.
In that case, I would only have a cup of decaffeinated coffee, and I would not eat anything. If I'm really craving, I would have a small cookie, but otherwise nothing. Nothing at all. I have planned my meals throughout the day, and I plan my meals one day before, so that I don't make a mess the next day. I mean, mess would not be the right word. I plan my meals one night before, which has helped me to stick on to the plan. So if I need to get the chicken or the broccoli or the paneer, everything comes in one day before, and then I ensure that this is what I'm going to eat. Sometimes when I go for a meeting, I carry a palak raita, or made in Greek yogurt, or I just carry beetroot, or I carry some boiled potato with jeera and black pepper in it. But I try as much as possible to carry my own tiffin.
But at a cafe, if your friends, they order something, don't you crave for
So
it?
then they know that I'm going to go in the protein direction. So it'll be a grilled chicken, or it'll be boiled eggs. And it's not necessary that if you're at a cafe, you have to eat.
Correct.
I mean, you have to
that's the
use
point.
your mind that
You can go
not
for liquids.
necessary. Yeah, I just have a fresh lime. So my current favorite is a fresh lime with tonic water, no sugar, and a little bit of salt. So I just have that. And on some days, I even skip dinner if I'm not hungry.
Nice one.
Yeah.
So these are very simple,
Very
easy
simple,
snacks
simple
one
hacks,
can order,
simple snacks. That you can have. When I'm traveling, I sometimes carry khakra, mini khakra with me. Just have one khakra, because you feel hungry when you're on the road.
Correct.
Or maybe a handful of peanuts. And I feel it's okay, as it is carrying luggage with you, you can just put in some things for your comfort. And if you now see in the market, there are a lot of roasted snacks available.
Wow.
Some, of course,
The
are
fruits are
commercially
there, no?
packed, but some homemakers are doing this, and they use less oil, no preservatives. Of course, it has a short shelf life, but if you're going on a 2 or 3 day trip, you can always do these little things for
Right.
your health.
It's all planning.
Yeah, it's all planning.
Yeah, so-
Everything lies in planning.
Yeah. So number one is salty lemon soda. You can order.
Yeah,
You mean
yeah.
to say second one is any kind of protein, which is eggs or chicken, and the third one, what did you
Maybe
say?
grilled tofu.
Grilled tofu for
Yeah.
all vegetarians.
Yeah, yeah.
So now, Sheetal, life hasn't been easy for you. You have gone through a lot in your personal
Yes.
life, and even through those emotional ups and downs, you always have given priority to your health.
Yes.
Now, what will you say to those women who are struggling, are having an emotional phase in their life right now?
So life is never going to be easy, and life is like the lines of an ECG, always going up and down. It depends on us what choices we make, because at the end of it, we are our choices. I mean, for me, I have been through a lot, like Rihanna said. For those who don't know, I've been through a divorce. I've been through ups and downs in my career. I lost my mom at a very early age. But during all those phases, I ensured that I take care of myself, because I know I have to take care of someone else also. And most importantly, the past never defines us. It's the present that we need to take care of. And the present, the now, is very important. So irrespective of what each one of us is going through, we just need to make the choice of eating correctly and not abusing our body through food, because that's also a kind of abuse
Right.
that people don't want to speak about. I mean, if someone is overweight, they judge the person, but they don't realize that the person may be going through something. So instead of judging someone, be their ally. Don't criticize them, because nobody wants to be unhealthy.
Absolutely.
So if you see somebody who's maybe overweight, you can go and ask that person, hey, are you okay? Because on the face of it, everybody looks okay. But when you go down within, everybody is battling something or the other. So just be kind to people. And for those who are actually going through something, just be kind to yourself. Be your favorite.
And
that's all I can say.
And it's okay to eat the tubs of ice cream for 1 week, 2 days, but not throughout life. right?
Absolutely. It's okay to eat it for 1 or 2 days, but not throughout your life, because life is really precious. It's a gift, and we must treasure it.
You have really come a long way, Sheetal.
Thank
I'm
you
proud
so
of you,
much.
and I've learned so many things from you in all those years.
Ditto, same here. I've learned a lot from you.
Yeah.
And you
Thank
asked me so many questions, but now I have something that I have to ask you. So,
Okay.
I'm in my 40s, in my late 40s. And it's not an easy journey with the hormones and the mood swings, and perimenopause is at its peak. So what would you advise me and all the other women who are in the same phase, that what should they eat? Sometimes you hear, eat more of protein, less of carbs, eat the fiber, and sometimes constipation is at its peak. Like every day is a new day for women in this journey. So what would your advice to us be?
So, see, this during perimenopause or menopause, this mood swing is a very common thing.
Okay.
It happens like one moment you're super happy,
Right.
and the next moment you are sad, down,
Yes,
frustrated.
absolutely.
So this happens because our bodies produce less estrogen hormone,
Okay.
and estrogen people think only important for period regulation,
Correct.
but it also balances certain mood related chemicals.
All
like,
right.
You must have heard that serotonin, dopamine.
Yes, I've heard of
norepinephrine.
all these.
Yeah, that one that makes you feel stable, happy.
Right.
Yeah. So this one thing, that body is producing less of estrogen, and second thing is physical change. A lot of physical change
Yeah.
that happens, like bloating or sudden weight gain during this
Absolutely.
thing because of
Yeah.
hormonal thing. Now this also affect mood badly. Now making the entire perimenopause or menopause phase, I would say, emotional and physical roller coaster.
Absolutely.
So I would say there are a lot of foods that helps you boost your mood, but the things, that snacks which are easily available in your kitchen and which are fun and healthy.
Okay.
So those are number one, bananas. So bananas are rich in potassium.
But don't bananas make you put on weight?
Not at all. It's a natural fruit, natural sugar, you know.
And is there something that banana has to be eaten in the morning and not in the evening?
It's all myth. You can eat your bananas anytime. It contains a good amount of potassium, tyrosine, you know, which is a precursor to dopamine, which I just spoke.
Okay.
And potassium. Now, potassium helps your body to relax, gets your nervous system relaxed, gets your heart rate down.
Okay.
So a chilled banana, like that's how I like chilled banana from the fridge. I can eat it anytime. So
amazing.
Whenever you have a mood swing, you can just go pick one banana and eat it any time of the day without worrying कि weight put on हो जाएगा कि नहीं.
Amazing.
Yeah, but not banana chips.
Got it.
Okay.
Yes, madam.
Second one, you can go for your curd and cheese because those are fermented.
Right.
And both contain a good form. Both has a good form of calcium.
Okay.
Again, it makes your body relax, you know, calms you down.
Okay.
Yeah, so chilled curd, you can make it tastier by adding any kind of fruits, pomegranate, peanuts, and a pinch of pink salt.
Okay, so you can add the peanuts in the curd.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Wow.
You know, to just give extra taste to it.
Okay.
And third one, I would say, a lot of people say dark chocolate, but I don't recommend dark chocolate because we hardly eat dark chocolate.
Okay.
And anyone can eat dark chocolate. It's a bitter one.
Right.
You know, 90%.
90%, yes. That's what you had recommended.
90%. But
yeah.
That if you can eat, nothing like it. It has good amount of magnesium.
Okay.
Other than that, you can have selenium-based food. That is Brazil nut.
Okay.
But if you want to go pocket friendly,
yes,
then you can go for seed mixed laddus.
Okay.
No?
Yeah.
With dates and all seeds and ghee in it. So you can make a portion of it and eat it any time of the day because seeds are a good form of magnesium and zinc.
Okay.
You know, that will also makes you feel good.
Okay,
relaxed,
it uplifts your mood.
And
what about blueberries?
Yeah, it's a great form of antioxidant. You can have it anytime, but again, there is no season in it. We are living in India.
Yeah.
And it's not pocket friendly.
I know.
Say.
Yeah,
so
it's not pocket friendly.
Hai, which has good amount of nutrients like banana, you know, which you actually needed.
Yeah.
Then your seed laddus and curd. These are easily
available in the pantry itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
And whenever your mood is down, just go, eat it, and you're sorted.
Wow,
right?
That's amazing. So now I know the next time I feel low, I'm just going to reach out to my fridge and pick up a nice chilled banana and enjoy it.
Yes, that's
Thank you so much, Rehana.
So, Sheetal, thank you so much for opening up and sharing your story because it's not easy to be so honest.
Thank you.
And your journey proves that change is possible.
Absolutely.
With the right mindset and persistence.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining
Thank you, and it's been a pleasure being here.
And the chat is really fun. You know?
Yes, absolutely.
It's always fun with you.
Same here. It's always good to see you and catch up with you.
Great. So guys, if you like this video, please share and subscribe to my channel. See you.